Hello, chat. They're getting close. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. I'm sorry I have not been live in like 2 weeks. I hope everyone's having a great start to the week, enjoying it. I feel like I have had 0 days off in the past few days. So I'm gonna pull up these guys' streams for a bit as they're trying to figure this out. Well, they stop. Oh wait, hold on, they get it. Hold on. I think they got it. Oh shit. Hold on, other desktop. Give me 1 sec. I gotta switch my desktops. Did they get it? Let's see if they got it. They did. They did get it. Hold on 1 sec. All my shit's all fucked up. Where's Matt's stream? I want to have both of them here. No, you don't. You do not need a heli. Uh-oh. So this is gonna be the end of the puzzles, chat. All these things that we've done, this is gonna be the end of it. We switched off the keys, we switched off a bunch of this shit. Puzzles are done. So I'm retiring from doing puzzles. The feedback of Archivist is just a puzzle fucking organization's done. I'm done with that shit. So we're done with the puzzles after this. And now it comes to actual shit. If they would have gotten this the other night, in the actual in the FIB building. Sorry, I'm like losing my mind at this point. I don't even have you guys up. I'm sorry. I gotta get you guys up on the side here. I'll bring you up on my other side. If they would have gotten this done the other day, I wouldn't have had to sit here and develop all the stuff for it. Can't hear the streams? Hold on one sec. Here you go. You should be able to hear the streams now.
I think we're on the wrong ones, old Paul.
Yeah, we definitely are. We definitely are.
So,
yeah, y'all don't see the red bridge in the photo, right?
Saturn 18 had also been working on it. So,
Yeah,
unfortunately, like, I was the only one able really to test a lot of this stuff, and so I was trying to get a lot of things done so that people collaborate together and share the session IDs with everyone.
We need Air 1.
Which I think you don't need Air 1. You don't. I did this. I did it without Air 1. You do not need Air 1. I didn't put it up there without any purpose. You literally do not.
You found it?
What key is it?
Yeah! Document it. Before you touch it, document it.
Is it a C roads?
Does he get it? Hold on. Let me, I'm flying up over it.
Is it a C on the key? Like a cup?
Like a I think we think we know what C is.
For a hotel.
There he goes.
Alright.
Yep. So Rhodes is at it. This was inside of the motherfucker. You throwing blueprints at me, bitch?
He's on the radio.
Yeah, because you 311'd it.
Yeah.
So these were in the room. All three of these objects the other day. There's a note, there's a tablet, and there's a key. That would have been the FIB if they sat there and actually looked inside the rooms to see if there's like items inside of those. They were all three visible from where they could view it. So I did not plan on doing this whole like kind of 90-minute to 2-hour game, but I designed it for it to be about 2 hours in total. So I'm happy with how long it took. I'm very happy with how long it took them. I hope they enjoyed it. Hold on, let me turn this down in the background. So, yeah, this is kind of where things take a little bit of a turn. This is where things will get much more involving of in-character type things. That you're gonna see a little bit more of the IT guy come into it. So this kind of consider this like the last step, basically, until they actually really can start investigating a lot of things. I think that's going to start shedding a lot of light onto the arc in many different ways. It's going to change the trajectory with it, and I really want to say that, you know, a lot of this stuff really wouldn't be possible without a few different people. And, you know, I would have probably been stuck doing the same type of things with keys, but a few people have come in and helped to get these things going. And to actually establish a little bit more of an arc with it. And so there's going to be a lot more things. There's a kind of a little bit of a twist you'll see. As that twist keeps going, you'll start to see a lot more involvement in character with a lot of different things. So, yeah, I'm happy to no longer have to really start developing puzzles and to actually start putting some evidence and things into RP that's more concrete for these guys to investigate rather than doing these day-to-day puzzles. So yeah. But yes, this was, you didn't need you could go up this way. This was one way up. You could go straight up. Wait, was it this way? This is way down. Sorry, you could go up this way. So you go up that way. I was gonna put it here. You go all the way up top, and then it brings you up here. You can get down this way as well. But yeah, I had to test both of those. So a lot of this has been a ton of work. I would have wanted to go live during this, but unfortunately I really didn't have the opportunity because I was in the back end fixing things. If you didn't notice, if you're watching some of the other streams, some of their things came up blank because I was kind of the only one testing or trying to get these done. I didn't have a whole lot of people to test multi-sessions and see if things transferred, so I was tired of people looking at source code and pointing out things in source code which defeat the entirety of the purpose. So what we did is we moved a lot of things to server variables, and we'll call those server variables during the actual website development, which allows them to, as the user, those tokens that they're getting, the 3-digit things, that lasts in the server. It doesn't last in the source code, so people can't just look at the source code and put it together. That allowed a lot of infrastructure to take place, which is going to be useful for things later. But so people don't ruin the arc basically by looking at source code again, which I don't want people to do. Was this going to be originally kind of a few people got it? I did want to obviously, you know, acknowledge what Sparks and Blunt did the other day, and I didn't want to like leave them out of it. I involved Angel because we had taken her text, and basically I wanted to keep that involvement going with it. And she was someone that through text, if you look at them, they're fine. Like, you know, there's nothing really of corruption basically, which is what the Archivist stands against. So from their perspective, that was more so, hey, this is someone that you should probably have around. It's almost like a second check in a way. So you have someone with a higher authority that's there that should be holding other people accountable. So we're trying to see like what we can do, what not to do. Oh, did someone actually? L-Doc. L-Doc. But yeah, I'm excited for them to see this next part. There's one more clue that they have to get. And this one might be a little, it's not a game. It's not really a game, but I want to see what happens when they do it. I want to see kind of their reaction to it. I'm really looking forward to see what the reaction is. And there is a last part to this puzzle. Yes, there absolutely is a last part to this puzzle. It's not just an actual puzzle. It is something else. There's a clue to it, but I don't know if they're going to get it right away. It is kind of like one of those hidden codes. So yeah, we shall see. I really want to see their faces when they figure it out, because it's actually really fucking cool. I'm gonna give you a hint, and I'll bring it over. But it has something to do with this page. Hold on. It has something to do with this page here. And I'm not going to reveal too much more because they all got that. If they just read the note, it will lead them here. But this page is not like a normal page. So I'll wait to see if they can get it. Hopefully they do. But this is where things get a little bit more interesting. This is where things get more concrete for this arc. It's not just, like I said, going to be games again. Like that part is done. I'm tired of getting the criticism that the Archivist is only puzzles, and guess what? I don't have things to go make shit blow up and catch on fire and all this other stuff, or to spark electric. I gotta do what I can with a limited menu that I have, and try to get things done in a way that still makes sense for the character and the arc. And so a lot of things that we do is self-developed. I've had a collaborator. You'll see that collaborator come into play a little bit more. And this is where that collaborator will start to shine. So with the resources that I do have, we had to work with what we got. And so that is, that's kind of the whole purpose of, you know, some of the things we've done with the website and the puzzles. But the website leveled up. I'm going to say absolutely fucking leveled up. And it did it in a way where I'm excited for you all to see it. I don't even mind like if people try the puzzles that I put forth. I had no care in the world if you guys want to try those. Once again, because they are unique and they've already solved them. So if you want and you were involved in watching at some point, you want to try it out, by all means, I'll put the link in chat. And you want to give it a go, feel free. I don't mind if you guys give it a shot. So if you go, this is kind of not like the entire reason we developed it, but institute. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I said only your pinky toes. He wiggled his big toes.
Wait, bro, is that custard in my back on? Is it EMS? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
That's they're playing an EMS character? Hello?
I just think what we're doing right now is not I don't know. It's standard procedure. I don't know what to tell you.
What the fuck? Yeah, so if you guys are interested,
Officer, are you an EMS?
please? I can't put it in chat. Can you not link?
Okay, all right. On a scale of 1 to the infinity symbol, how...
Can I not type links in chat?
Free, huh? Out of the infinity...
I can't send it. Hello?
Okay, can you rate your favorite Halo game?
Ah. All right.
This petty game is not gonna
We're
work.
gonna have to put him down. I'm sorry.
All right. Apparently, I just can't type in chat.
Legendary?
I
He's a lost cause. I don't know.
I can't type in my own chat. Chat. What is this?
What's your highest rank on Counter-Strike?
All right. Hold on.
We're gonna have to put him down. We're gonna have to put him down.
Oh, the water's right over there.
I don't know. I'd probably lose my job or some shit. And I don't want to lose my job by like shooting someone else bombing.
There you go. Feel free. Take a look. If you want to play the game, go for it. Should be good. I don't know why my shit was all scuffed out.
Not that bad. Or I can slap you on the vaginal board and bring you to CMC.
Huh? You're gonna slap his vagina.
No? Whoa, ma'am, you hear what you want to hear. I said vaginal board.
All right. So anyway, let me mute that over there. Let's see what these guys do with it. One last clue, one last key. Let's see if they get it. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully from their experience, you guys were able to see a bit. I am starting DMs real quick. All right, apologies. Yeah, they're fun. They're good, just kind of like small things. So each one had an inspiration to it. So they had a theme. The first ones that we did were basically, it was clarity, agency, and freedom, and then we added truce to the end. So the first one they did on Friday, the first puzzles that they did on Friday were just 3 of them. So I was going to be done with it at that point in terms of like being done with the puzzles, and they were going to move on to like the next stage. But I needed them to complete the actual next stage, and this next stage I had to develop again because we got to the point. I did not expect them to go to 4 o'clock in the morning when we were doing this. I did not want to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I had no thought in the world. But the thought was, and I actually don't, I don't want to discount their thought with this. So their clues for the puzzle that they did led them to what is floor 39, but it also displays 47. So the clue was 3947, which is the FIB building, which comes here. And their logic, which I do not fault this logic, it's actually very good logic. I never really thought about it. But I tried to guide them as much as I could through Twitter, because at some point I was like, I can't give them more, but I think I did more harm than good trying to guide them through it. Their logic was, because the puzzle actually said inner ring, that they considered it had to be something in here, because this is the inner ring, right? and the one that stands alone. Well, I don't fault their logic again because this one stands alone. Like, it's not bad logic by any means, but it wasn't the point of that puzzle. Like, that puzzle was done. Move on to the next one. So it was meant to be, as we just look here, can you spot the items in the actual thing? Can you study these offices and say, oh shit, there might be something in this office. Let me try to go into it or rent it. So they chose this one, which was 337, which is not the correct one. The correct one was this one. So there was a piece of paper that was here. The tablet was on the desk and the keys were on the desk as well. So it's a very, if they spent time looking at it, which instead they spent time confirming their theory on the inner ring, they would have noticed that there was an actually object on these desks that they could have gotten, which unfortunately, once again, they confirmed their own theories instead of kind of looking inside of them. I think twatted out the power of observation. Someone asked me to give him a clue. I was like, yeah, I can give him a clue. Hey, did you? I'm pretty sure I just put this as plainly as possible. And keep in mind, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Ever go into a bar and play one of those games where you have to see what is not like the others, or there's an item added? You know what I'm talking about? Like the bar games where you have to go and look to see something's missing or something's added, and you have to point it out. That's what this was supposed to be, right? So I was going to do something again with this one where I was going to turn off the lights and I was going to put different colored lights in here, and they had to choose the correct room with the correct light that corresponded somewhere else. But I said, I've already used this once. I'm not going to do it. Don't need to do it again. So we're not going to. We got behind here. We put this note. This note just basically says noise on it as well. So in case they actually came here. So we were kind of standing behind this door as more of a distraction. But if they open this door, this note just basically says noise. So it got to the point where they were like, what the fuck is going on? Our thing isn't here. I'm sitting over here with the failure message because this was not the right room. Should they have opened this one, it would have been success. You know, that thing, right? So they end up basically saying, all right, well, I apparently didn't have another shot, which I never really clarified. They technically could have opened every single door here and gotten items out. But they said that no way, didn't fail, etc. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess this is probably the better RP outcome. Like, let them fail at least once before they start getting into the other things. So we ended up saying it might just be better off to fail them. Which, to my own dismay, led to the entire weekend. And I'm saying entire weekend. Every waking moment of last weekend. Like, I ordered DoorDash and it went from, like, sun up to sundown developing those 4 puzzles that we just did. Plus some capabilities on the website. Plus testing other things. So we went through all of that. Sorry, let me put this back on. Answering DMs with this. So, yeah. When I literally mean to tell you it was probably 6,000, it might be over 6,000, might be like 7,000 to 8,000 lines of code. I really mean like it took a shit ton. So the first puzzle was just wavelengths, and it was very easy. It was the original one, which is basically making sure that the confidence gets to 95%. And they have to hold that for 5 seconds. So if you don't know what in like scientific terms, the confidence level of 95% is basically considered clinically significant, and is something that 95% of the times you'll repeat those same results. So that was the confidence level of 95%. The next one was dispelling the light and getting it distilled down to truth and facts. So it was supposed to go from taking out the color and going down to the black and white. A little bit less interactive in nature, a little bit math heavy. I didn't honestly put a ton into that one, but the basic fact was you're just supposed to do it. And I think there was actually a small typo in it at some point, but I'm glad they actually ended up finding it because when I was testing it, it was static and I didn't have to go too much more. So it is what it is. Next one was actually an inspiration. It's supposed to be like freeing your mind from a box type of deal. So getting the agency behind things, like your own agency, but it actually came from an inspiration that I did. I was flying down to Florida last week for a golf trip. And you know how like your phone installs these applications where you update your phone, you have no idea really what it is. Hold on, let me see. They're opening the book here soon. You know how your phone installs those applications? You're like, ah, shit. Why is this installed? So I was like, you know what? I'm sitting here on a plane. It is what it is. Let me just play this game. And I started playing it. I was like, dude, this is actually kind of fun. And it was called Number Match. Slightly smaller grid, so a little less difficult, but it's the same rules of the 10x10 grid that I put on that last one. So we rebuilt that to be the exact game that goes on your phone, the mobile game, because of that. So literally, I was on a plane. I was like, fuck it. I like this. Let's remake it. They have a scoring system. I didn't add a scoring system. Scoring system is if you complete it, you get the token. Then the last one. Last one is very similar to like an agency type thing or like the truce. So here's a truce. Here's their motive. Here's what it is. So they're supposed to scan the cards. And I think this one took them less than what I intended in terms of time. I thought this was going to be slightly more difficult, which it might be the card values. I might have messed up a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. I'm happy they got it. But the actual cards were supposed to be, there was 4 actors, and you had to determine which of the 4 actors was the right actor. At the same time, if there was another actor that was creeping up in terms of confidence, so for example, you had to be almost positively sure, and so that's where the level of greater than like 13 or 14%, I guess 13%, ended up finalizing. You had to make sure that it was a clear signal that was ahead of the next one by at least 13%. So you had to take the clues. Did it fit their MO? Were the other cards noise? Did they add any relevance to it? Does this fit like this silent, this planned, or this reckless type person? And then you had to lock the truce and then lock the actual actor on top of it. So those cards, and I don't think anyone really did. I never saw them swipe it, but those cards are swipeable. You can actually click and then go left and right. I was like, I need to develop this for like the fucking TikToks of the world. Basically, I understand the audience of what I'm working at, and so if it's the biggest nod to the TikTok generation that I could is what I developed it for. So yeah, that was the last game on top of it. Each card has a value, and depending on the actor, in the situation or the session that it generates, depending on which one it is, they have their own set of values behind the card, right? So as you lock the truce behind that, one actor will start making their way up further, but there's hidden values for the other actors as well. So it might influence it a little bit for the other one, but there's one kind of set of cards that is the right influence for the right person that allows you to get above that 13% threshold, and you had to lock the 4 truce to say this is the person that was involved with such crime. So it's basically like a game of Clue in a way, or Guess Who, kind of. So you get, it's basically this person in this room with this actor type of deal. So that was kind of the basis behind it. So anyway, I mean, I'll put this out there. By all means, I'm not trying to pit people together or against each other. This is like a natural thing that has just happened, really. It legitimately has just come this way because there's this inherent like negative thing that has transpired on the server. They get a lot farther if they work together, but instead there's like these boundaries and walls that they all put up, and they just have this natural fucking like tension in the air. I'm not actually trying to manipulate them to hate each other. I'm just gonna say that is what it is. They're gonna take it as manipulation. That's perfectly fine. Maybe I'm pressing some like buttons here and there, but holy shit, has it blown up in terms of like people bad faith acting on others. I'm like, dude, I would rather people be involved rather than like just have no one involved. And so that's been like one of the biggest things in terms of doing DM work with this, is how to establish and bring people into it, and like how to hook people into it. And it's hard because the moment that someone becomes uninterested, do you lose the entirety of the hook, right? And that's what happened in the beginning of I think everyone knows, yeah, good intention. Yeah, but I mean, even good intentions still lead to bad results, right? I'm not, you know, immune to thinking that way. You know, it was good intention, but it went negatively, right? It's just, it happens, and that is what it is. You just have to deal with it. But the thing I've learned from kind of doing this DM stuff is that you do need to spread it around, and those that are interested, if they have a good experience, they'll bring other people in as well. So I don't want to just be the person that is only strictly working with one person or the next person or whatever the fuck it is. Because if they have a good experience, they'll bring more people in, and as you bring people in, that allows it to take off and gain traction. So it is putting out feelers and then getting those feelers back. And sometimes things do not go the way that you want. Sometimes things are interpreted the completely wrong way, which again is not the intention behind them. But it just happens. So here we are. We're at the point. I haven't seen them try the website yet. I think so, yes. I haven't seen them try the website. And I'm gonna put this out there. The third puzzle, I probably raged at it as much as everyone else did when I was like testing it. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, it's random. I don't set the numbers, but it has to be solvable. It's not random. Like, it's random in a way that has the constructs around it, so it has to be solvable. So as I'm doing my own puzzles, I'm getting frustrated for it because I'm like, fuck. You know, like, I can't even get half of this at this time. I'm like, this is the one that's probably gonna keep him up a little bit more. But the tablet that they got is an unlock. And I'm very excited to see how this unlock goes. I don't know if they're gonna do it yet. You know what? Congratulations to the LSPD. You have successfully completed the puzzle, but you are missing the last step.
Okay.
Solve it. Anyway, yeah. So here's where we're at. If you have questions, chat, by all means, let me know, because I'm happy to answer them. There's a lot of, I would say, assumptions that have been met or made of what the arc is, and I'm happy to dispel them. There has been a lot of there's been a lot of just random wild fucking theories thrown out there. A lot of wild theories, I'll put that, and it's not as deep as what probably a lot of people are making them seem, but there is a ton of theories, and I actually like hearing them. You know, you give agency to people to establish the arc and to go forward with it. And it's fun to see what they come up with. So I'm happy to see that there has been theories, because I don't want to put my fingers too much into it. Let them spiral, let them tinfoil hat, because I know, God forbid, Brian is the king of that. Please, we all know this. I've done this as TJ against him. Um, that is why TJ was effective during Sanguine and Twatter and all the theories. Believe me, I know how to press that button, and I very well know I know how to press it very hard. What's not connected? What do you mean by not connected? Maybe we'll talk about Shang and the Archivist meetup? Yeah, sure. I found him in the middle of the fucking ocean randomly on a boat while not streaming. And he's like, you know what? Let me take a photo. I'm going to put it on Discord so people can freak out. That's it. That's it. Let me dispel the theory. People spiral about it, and it was literally just a bait. You guys just got baited into thinking of his involvement in the Archivist. Legitimately, he was in the middle of the fucking ocean on a sailboat, not streaming, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I flew out, and I was like, are you good? He's just sitting in the ocean, like, all the way the fuck out here. Like, even probably further past. He's, like, out this way. I was like, what is bro doing out here? So I just popped onto the boat. I'm like, hey. He's like, hold on, let me take a photo. So, that's it. You can theorize all you want. I don't know. Right, it was literally to bait. It was a rage bait. No way. Yeah, what do you mean by not connected? Sorry. It's funny how things played out. Like, I had no intention, for example, I didn't really know, for example, Miller as a cop. I had no idea, like, who the person was. The only way he got involved with it was because Shang requested his records, right? From the whole raid stuff. So, that got him involved. We did Angel stuff, and that's why we wanted to involve her a little bit more, because when she became Chief Justice, we're like, yo, all right. You know, hey, you don't want to, like, just leave it as there. Hey, we paid your record, played your records, whatever. And we want to gauge some interest to see if they were interested in continuing or doing some stuff with it. So it's just a way to continue. Your sub go through? Oh yeah, you did 36 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. Yes. I am so sorry. It was probably while I was covering up my screen. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate that, Kate. Thank you. No. It did. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to miss that. It was there's a few follows in the way that also went through, and I was also probably covering up my screen, so that is why. Okay. Everything's scuffing you in? Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, there's a few things that we've had to install throughout the city. Not sure if those are known yet. I know some people are onto them. Very late at night. I know. It's not even to, like, my own intention. I don't want to stay up at night. I really don't. Let me make sure I gave him the right page. Did I give him the right page? Yeah, okay. I think I did. Yeah, it's not my intention to stay up that late. Usually I'll be working on it, and then by the time it's done, it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, well, who the fuck is around? So I'll call one person, and like, that's it. So I'm happy, like, today I was actually able to do something about it and have it as a set time. I was going to deploy it last night, but it was, I don't think, the right time to do it, and I just wanted to give people a expectation of when it was going to go out. So from this, when they get it, they're going to start figuring out, or they should start figuring out, a lot of things that we have access to. There's been things installed around the city where Capt has helped me out with those. So big props to Capt for helping me. They're a little subtle. People may not notice them everywhere. But once we start pointing them out, it might be a little obvious then. So you've probably been seeing some of the twats that have been going out. If you're looking at other people's streams. So Caliber is another person. That is not me. I don't play Caliber. That is a second archivist. There's a theory that was going around that this other person, Cassius Vane, just because he twatted out Hello World, had to have been an archivist. They're not. As an FYI. Someone else said it today too. Nunu Al-Nini said Hello World. Does that make him an archivist? No. So there's been a few people that have done the Hello World part to this that have been assumed as archivists. They are not archivists. So there's only 2 that are known at the current moment. But yeah, Caliber is the second one. Their full name I will not reveal. That is going to be part of the arc. There is also part of the arc where no, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna go say it quick. When that comes, it'll come. When it comes, it will come. That's what I'm gonna say with that. Oh no. Matt is looking at Hello World videos. Oh no. They don't have the plot. They've lost the plot. They're cold. Everything that they need is right in front of them. Everything they need is right in front of them. And it's not an obvious thing. Like, it's not something that they click on. Yo, Shara, thank you for the 6 months. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so let me also, I guess, clarify the involvement with the faceless side to it as well. There is so you guys are familiar with like goals and tactics, right? Goals are an overall objective. There are tactics that roll up to that, right? And so the involvement with the faceless side to that is there is a tactic there that leads up to our goal. So by achieving or by doing one of these tactics, that leads to one of our goals. So a goal might be, for example, like I don't know, reaching 95 or becoming like a, if your goal, for example, is become the drug kingpin, all right? So a tactic would be obtain your meth at greater than or equal to 87% and produce X amount per week. That's a tactic that achieves or helps you achieve a goal. And so when you look at, for example, a collaboration between the faceless and the archivist, it is a tactic. It is not the overall goal. Keep that in mind, right? It is one thing to achieve an overarching goal. So their goal will still always and remain truth, agency, freedom of information. And it will go after the bad actors as well. Now, the one thing I will clarify, and I still do feel bad for this because I don't think it truly fits into the whole MO of the arc, but I'm going to blame Saab on this. The motherfucker was sitting on my shoulder like the devil on my shoulder. He's like, yo, what if I give you a sniper rifle and you shoot this guy? I was like, brother. I'm sharing my screen with him in Discord because we're reviewing a few things. And he's like, just fucking do it. I love chaos. I'm like, I hate you. So I kind of had to like make up a fair amount of story as to why that happened, but I'm glad it did. Now that it has been done, I'm going to say this in a way because you do need more hooks to bring people in, or you need more events that are not just like, here's a random puzzle to go forward. And unfortunately, the way that a lot of the server has progressed over time is that they really only pay attention to pings. 4.0 has been at the all-time low for investigations and doing things to basically, like, it's like impossible to get someone to put out a long-term investigation. So unfortunately, you kind of need an event for people to pay attention. And I think thankfully that ended up being an event with it, but it also served a point is that they only started paying attention now because of the fact that we did harm to someone. And that kind of put the arc on a little bit more of a upward trajectory. So as much as I hated doing it, it gave it a little bit more of a tangible, oh shit, this is something that can happen. And they did this, right? So big ass fucking sniper rifle. You know, by the way, it has... Chat, do you remember the sway? I'm not moving my mouse, by the way. You remember the sway of the shots during Sanguine? You see this? I'm not moving my mouse. I had to hit a headshot with this from all the way zoomed in from as far away as I was. And I was ready to take a shot the first time, and there's no fucking bullets in the clip. And it just went click, and I was like, oh my god. So this is basically the same thing that the Sanguine sniper rifles were, is that you had to control the sway. It was a long distance away. So yeah, thanks Saab for suggesting something I didn't really want to do, but we put something to it. And so we made a story out of it. I guess if they're going to be labeled as terrorist, treasonous, conspiracist, enemy of the state, might as well just fucking do it at this point. But they aren't inherently someone that I do want to be as violent, or there's enough of that already. Like, they don't need to be violent, but they need to be dangerous, and dangerous enough that they're at least taken seriously. Because if you're not, then I can understand people's theories about, yeah, it's just fucking puzzles. And who cares? People just, in general, leak shit all the time, which is entirely true. But things are going to get, once again, a little bit more tangible with things going forward, rather than these puzzles. And so I think this should be the last puzzle-ish one that we do for now. I am so happy to just take a break from doing those and developing them that I'm very excited to see what happens next. I'm very, very, very excited to see what happens next. What is bro doing? They're just yapping still, or what are they doing? Oh, do they think they missed something up there? They're going back to it. They're going back to it. Not there. There's nothing else there, buddy. There's nothing else there. I should just disable our fucking helicopter right now. Plug the USB into the computer. It won't work in the MRPD computer. The tablet is designed for the USB. There's a few steps after with the USB and the tablet. The first part is obtaining access onto the tablet. So they need to be on the website for it. and I wish I could make it into an actual tablet. I wanted to try to get it in game on an actual tablet, but I have not really had too much luck in terms of getting a response in terms of like, hey, can we incorporate this? So I got to work with what we got. I would have loved to have it available like on the actual tablet in here and all the games available on here. But, you know, once again, we got to work with what we've got. And so we're doing with what we got. So I would have loved to have it as a chip, rather. Like you can insert the chip and then go to the website and then figure out what the next part of the clue is. It's once they get it, it's going to be a no shit moment. Like, I got it. But it's not as easy as the instructions were before. It's not a big puzzle, but it's more of a hidden instruction. Oh. Dog, there ain't anything down here, brother. There ain't shit there, bro. Was I maybe? Yeah, I was messing with Seamus. The better part about that was I was about 2 seconds away from it being perfect in a way. So I've crushed per se the Marshall cars before, and the Marshalls were at Polito Bank as I was watching over it. So I do a lot of things with cameras, right? You'll see cameras that are around the city. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That is, I get enjoyment by seeing people complete them and people's reactions to them. I don't get, contrary to popular belief, I don't get enjoyment to see people fail. So I want to see people fail, or I don't want to see people fail, but I want to see people have a good time with it. And I appreciate that people have been enjoying it. I really do, because that is what brings enjoyment to me, is seeing other people actually succeed in these. And like a no shit, like I got it moment. That is everything to me. I don't like seeing people fail. I really don't, because it means either the work that I did went into it was not successful in a way, or it wasn't received in the way that was intended, or that it just wasn't clear or good, or whatever it is. I actually do want to see people succeed. I want people to feel good of them completing something that we've done. So kind of think of it, I guess, you know, hey, if you're a game developer, you want to see people complete the game, be like, yo, that was a fucking awesome game. That's kind of how I want to be with these things that we do. I'm still waiting if these guys can get off the fucking helicopter to get to that point. So like I was saying, I do things with cameras, right? So I forgot why I was up here. So if I'm mindlessly just flying around because I'm talking, I'm also losing track of what I'm thinking about. So my apologies. So Seamus and Maggie came up here. Marshall car was parked here. They were inside investigating things inside. They walked around the back over here while they were parked inside. So Marshall's here, right? They're walking, yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, as this is happening, Seamus's car is getting crushed the same exact way that it was for the Marshalls, and those Marshalls were involved. So they literally get to this corner, and Seamus completes like actually repairing it. And so the thing that they would have seen if they came around like 5 seconds earlier would be the same crushed car that they would have seen. But they missed it by like literally 5 seconds, and they drove off, so never got actually to see it. So it would have been perfect. So a lot of things I'll do, I'll take like a camera angle and look at it through RP. I'll take photos, I'll send the photos to people. So I try to use as much in-character props that are there in order to actually do things. I don't think this was actually discovered today, but in the meeting for the LSPD, sorry, I'm getting like Play-Doh stuff as I'm loading here. In the meeting with the LSPD today, let's see. How'd they clear it? There was a scene here that said blinking light, and I try to give him like the, hey, we're kind of being watched right here. But yeah, I had a scene up here that I put up that just said blinking red light. So I would look at it from like this perspective, right? So everything I do is I try to assume a camera angle as if they're there from a camera angle perspective. Reminds me of TJ Twine Sanguine in the sense of using your words and recourse rather than violence to get the point out there. Yeah, in a way. Maybe that's just the part of me that's coded there, and the part of way that I RP. I guess call that ingrained with my RP style. As much as you want to change like your character or things that you do, we all have a certain style of RP. So I guess that just might be ingrained with my style. I like to give people opportunities and give them chances, and I don't want to be just like, oh, let me blast this motherfucker, right? It's not fun for me. So I want to see people be creative. I want to see people get out there. So if I'm creative, hopefully it inspires other people to be creative. And when other people are creative, I get to see what they do. So I like doing that type of style, is to encourage. If I'm creative, someone else will probably be creative back to me. And I appreciate, oh, that's different. I appreciate that people are able to do that. So, bro. What are these guys doing? This guy might be like the most pressed attention seeking character ever. I'm like, brother, hold on. So we stabbed this guy, and because all right, he asked for a cocaine. He wants information on cocaine because he wants to build, in collaboration with the Archivist, a cocaine empire. I'm like, brother, that's not what we stand for. So I stab him. He sends his gift, and it's like him rising out of the grave, Undertaker style. Hey, baby cakes. Okay, brother, we're not gonna respond to that. We have no interest in your cocaine empire. You fuck. Do me a solid. Leave the power off. We got a game of fever, brother. Like, there's not much more I can do. Only one retweet off. You fell off. I was like, brother, I don't care about your presence. I don't care about anything else. And it's like, take a look at your mayorship afterwards as to what happened afterwards. I assume my life after mayorship is of no concern of yours, no matter how much time you like spend digging through. As I told you on the first time, I'm an open book, and we have no interest in your life. Lose this number. Now you fell off, bro. I said you ran the city once. Now you're running your mouth. Progress, Mr. Huntley. This is the thing. First, I never ran a city. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I get that. Secondly, it's never been about that. It's always been about being able to be a force of good and make sure that those around me are safe and well. Yep, but wants to run a cocaine empire. Got it. Then you know nothing about us. So he goes, maybe I don't, and then calls it basically the Archivist having a fragile ego. I'm like, once again, stop contacting us like we care. We don't. This is the second time you've tried to use us for your cocaine empire. We cut you off again. Do not contact us again. Yeah, this guy is like hungry for fucking attention with him over here. I'm like, there's not much more I can really do for you, my dude. If you want to keep going that way, like, we can go that way. They watched some music video. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing, but they have everything in front of them that they need. It is not a music video. I will let you know that. It is not a music video. One sec. Sorry, I'm being asked to test something real quick in terms of constant. Logged in. I'm waiting to be able to show you this. I'm waiting for them to actually get it. But they're so far off.
Hello, sir.
I assure you, you are looking for something that does not exist. You have everything that you need in your
possession already. It is whether you can actually utilize it
appropriately to find the next part of the puzzle, Mr. Miller.
Sir, I'm in a helicopter and you're rather quiet. I'm gonna need you to speak closer towards the phone.
Get out of the helicopter, Mr. Miller, if you would like to continue this conversation so you can stop
yes, I'm
Aimlessly flying around without any intention and
listen to the words that we are speaking to you.
I'm landing. Landed. Okay, hello, I'm listening.
Are you truly listening, Mr. Miller?
I'm hearing every word you're saying loud and clear, sir.
you have everything in front of you.
You already.
Okay.
Whether you have the means to complete it or the knowledge to possess.
To move to the next stage. That is on you to solve and to figure out. Your pointless
Escapade flying around this city will not get you anywhere. You have what you need. Figure it out.
Understood, sir. Have a lovely day, okay?
That's the one thing I've started to try to incorporate a little bit more is if these guys are way off base, you kind of sometimes have to course correct them a little bit, which is what it is, you know. Like, maybe listen, I've never done a whole lot of DM stuff before. I've done a few things here and there where I did the hotel previously, but keeping them on the right track at times can go a long way, I hope. Hopefully, surely they get it. Surely they get it. Surely they get it. Chad, I might have to end stream at this point. It's gonna take me a full fucking day to figure it out. Legit. We started this at 2:30. We're now at 6:05. I know it wasn't that obvious, but I gotta point him in the right direction, right? It's just pointing them there. And once again, when they get it too off base, just turn them around and say, go this way. And hopefully they run the fucking wall and it just hits him in the fucking face and be like, oh, this is what you meant. Yes, yes, this is what I meant. But to be fair, this one is not, it's not easy. It's like taking a test in slave foot, correct. All right, maybe that gives them the right direction. Oh shit. Chad, is this your first time here? If it is, type 1 if it's your first time here. If it's not, type a 2 for me if you don't mind. I have not been streaming a whole lot, and we are not verified, or we're verified, but we're not partnered by Kick. And we do unfortunately need some chat engagement. I don't get paid for it right now, but I need to get those numbers up there. So just do me a favor, just hit 1 or 2 for me if you don't mind. If it's your first time here, just hit the 1 for me. If you've been here before, just hit that 2 for me. I appreciate it. A lot of this hard work that goes down to it. Like I said, I don't get to stream a whole lot. I would eventually like to get partner again at some point. I did have it at one point a long time ago, and they took it away because I was not active. But I would like to get it back. So just do me that favor, would you? All right, a fair amount of new people here. Well, welcome on in. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you again for your interest, and thank you for being here. It is mighty kind of you. Thank you. But yeah, I would like to get back to the whole partner status. We have it on Twitch. We've had it on Twitch for a long time. I stopped streaming, which is my own fault, and I don't stream frequently enough. But we put a shit ton of time in for the enjoyment of other people, and hopefully they do get to enjoy it. But hey, you need to have X amount of active fucking chatters in your thing. And I don't mind lurkers. Believe me, I don't mind lurkers whatsoever. I respect that there's a part of the community that does not want to engage. And I am completely A-okay with that. Just makes it extremely hard to get to that metric. Because, hey, let's put metrics on everything. Fuck me. I hate putting metrics on everything. It's a pain in the ass to put metrics on everything. But here we are. So, you know. You're new here. Okay. Shara. We gotta talk about the snake emote, Shara. What do I gotta do for you? How much you need? Send me a message. We'll make it work. I gotta do the Hydra snake. Are they gonna get it? Okay, hold on. Let's move on to the other one for a second. They're back to the website. Maybe they get it.
I see when I type in archivist.1 into a Google thing on my tablet, I see a bunch of nodes.
Yeah,
like
no,
all the
this
nodes.
is it. This is it. 100%.
This article examines tools like lifelong learning wallets and flexible
I don't
degree
think
stacks
you're
that
right.
can
You got-
mechanism.
okay.
You got your shit
Girl.
set to parental fucking shit going on? Like, what the fuck?
Bro.
Can I have my notebook back, please, so I can write
You
it
got
down
the
for
child locks on my
Yeah.
Google.
Okay, they're on the website. That's a positive. The clue is on the, it's there. Not like a clue, but things you have to do there. You have to physically do something there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Archivist.1.
My bad. So
Okay.
Archivist Network.
Okay,
was
lock in,
able
guys.
to
Lock in,
solve-
lock in. So there's a route table null. No route found. This endpoint does not exist on the public mesh. The island is mapped, but the
Hello?
path is unintentionally broken.
Yep.
Intentionally broken. Tip: some routes are only reachable by direct links, others do not exist at all. Node map. San Andreas segment.
Please.
What do you mean node?
Please.
Signal enters through intent, not
Please.
menus.
Please get it. Please. There you go. Right there. You just said it. Intent.
About the train race? This looks like a circuit.
Through
You
intent.
saying a
Please.
different thing to me.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
What I see
Guys,
is
please.
At the top left, it says Archivist Network route table null. No route found. This endpoint does not exist on the public mesh. The island is mapped, but the path is intentionally broken. Okay? So the path that we're seeing behind all this is broken. Like, you guys see this. It's map of San Andreas, and behind all the text and bodies is, like, lines and dots.
Yes.
Well, I'm assuming... I mean, it says that the path is intentionally broken. I'm assuming these paths aren't correct. Or
Please.
something. I don't know.
Please.
That's just what I get. If y'all see the same thing, I don't have to really talk it out, right?
Wait, is Angel doing this as well, chat?
Here for Miller?
Yeah, but they're like all the parts are under the text. So
Oh, wait.
Yeah, these are
Is
all
Angel doing this as well?
towers are probably.
You guys see these black lines?
yeah.
Okay, so if you do just archivist
Yeah,
stuff,
alright.
there's like
Then let me
there's like a
do
black
this.
line,
In case she gets to it,
that
and these guys
goes,
don't freaking
from,
solve it,
like,
I
bottom
do
of
want
the
to pay
map,
off
like,
for her at least still too.
Okay, so basically, I did archivist dot one, right? That was one. Then I did archivist dot one slash archivist and then whatever the fuck was on the tablet. That gave me a different map. And archivist dot one slash opportunity minus 030.
What the
also gives
fuck
me
is she
different
yapping
maps.
about right now?
So I think we
Every
compared
time you
these maps
refresh,
and-
it changes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just literally it's randomizing the code. It's literally just randomizing the fucking code, by the way.
I thought I had it.
So if so this basically
Oh
is
yeah, it does change.
without the physical items is perfectly fine. She can still get it, but if she makes her way there, at least want to have something there for her, because I don't want to leave her out.
Broken, right?
So I do want to pay off, and she can still technically solve it. She
Yeah.
absolutely can solve it. And get it before these guys are done. So
Others
I want to make
not.
sure that that is still a possibility.
Okay, so some of these dots may be false ones.
Yeah, but
Oh,
how
man.
are we gonna know if it refreshes every time we go on it?
Well, I think it's just like a different generation. Like
Their theories right
the
now.
path is still there.
Their theories.
Like,
Chat.
what I'm seeing is like I see the one I see, one of the dots is on the electrical power station on Clinton and Elgin, right? So I'm wondering if it's just pinging from tower to tower, and we have to figure out which one of the dots we see is not actually where a tower is because of what the tip says. But I don't know if I'm off.
But that would be different because what I'm seeing is not on Clinton at all.
Right,
How do
it's
we know
different
which
for
one?
everyone. It's like it's the same thing as when he did the first episode with the column cipher. Everyone saw something different when they refreshed, but the outcome was the same, right?
Missing something here.
Yes, you are.
Opportunity minus 30.
I'm not sure though.
So the USB is actually that was from Sparks' thing the other day. I just didn't get another one made. So 030 is Sparks' call sign number, by the way. That's what the Opportunity 30 was for. So whether or not they realize that, or I doubt they would, but
yeah, guy. Is it Scar?
no, it's not scuffed.
Isn't this the first link I got this morning?
It's not scuffed,
4
brother.
hours ago.
It's not scuffed.
Is this different?
No, you're on the right page. The link I gave him excluded an
It's the
L,
Same thing.
and that's why it routed back over there. What is this fucking song? What the fuck is this song? Dunks. All
I
right.
just don't know what it means when
So I
there's,
got
like, a
into,
black curvature line and then just a dotted line. Like,
I
is
got
the black
into
line
something called
representing a
looping.
broken one, or-
I put it in Discord the other day. And if you don't know what looping is, it's like a beatbox basically, right? They have this beatbox, you can loop sounds, you can add distortion effects to it, and then you loop it back together. You can make beats, you can make drops. And I got into this. Dude, there are some this is one guy just beatboxing basically and looping these sounds with distortion effects. And he does this in 3 minutes. He can make this soundtrack, by the way. That's him, into the mic, do that. Kylie's cooking good. I want to see her cook. Hold on, actually, you know what? Let me bring her up on the side too. I want to see how Kylie does. She absolutely can solve it before them. Okay, she's on the second one. Yo, she's putting it. Damn,
2?
she's zooming. Hold on. Hi. You may have to assume the C is
Hello?
1.57 for
Hi.
correct
Oh,
Hello.
okay, just making sure.
calculation. Sorry.
You refresh, are they always the same?
I mean, do you want to go? Do you guys want to go to these points?
There you go.
He said we don't have to fly around and like we have everything. So does that mean once we have this, we still shouldn't need to fly around? Question mark.
Well,
You know what I
probably
mean?
not. I mean, like we can't do anything on this page, right? It's just showing us
numbers
this.
are not
And every time we
always
refresh, there's,
0. Sorry for the slight oversight. Wait, 1.57?
there's different paths, right? So I don't think that should still be a factor, in my opinion.
Oh,
I don't know,
for
what do you guys
Okay,
think?
L-
it says it unlocks at 50%. Is that what we're looking
Oh.
at? That shit.
No, I just
No, that's the first link.
It says in the
Wait,
top
why
right it's
did this pull
1.57,
up
but
when
it's
I
actually
put that in?
1.57.
because it was probably your
The URLs are very
is it
similar.
missing the
Girl
decimal
was-
from?
it's similar. So
Annoying.
when you typed it in and press enter, it probably put in the one you've been to before. You know when Gurgle does that.
Well, frick me sideways.
Okay, so
I mean, what do you guys
it's
think?
linked to binary. If you're getting
You
zeros
can't
and
click
ones, you're
anything on
fine.
this
As long
page.
as
We're
oh
not
yeah, I got
supposed to
zeros
sit
and
here
ones. I got
and do
zeros and
something.
ones.
No,
right?
I'm
We got a
messing
lot of
around with the
them.
link with the other
We got a
stuff we
binary
have.
code right here. Oh my god, test the argument. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god.
The drive has something about like something has a mention of a version. Is there
Right
like
now
a
it's
version
at-
number somewhere on that page?
The
Let's pull my
version,
favorite
version
website.
Oh my god, wait.
4.7.
This might link to the
Crypty,
whiteboard the other
Crypty, I
day.
use this for
Wait,
business.
wait.
do you mean?
So we're gonna
Wait.
convert this binary to hex. Actually, let's use something else for this.
It could be like he said, we don't have the means to solve
Crypty doesn't do
this.
No, you do have the means to solve it.
Use a different tool because what I want doesn't do that. So the hex
Why
result
are you seeing the version?
is,
Yeah,
and
where'd
then
you
to
see that?
decimal.
No, I'm asking you what the version is because the photos of the items that we found.
You literally have the means to solve it.
On it. Like that has to do with a version.
You
Oh,
know,
who the fuck pinged me over?
I don't know what either of these two digits are, so I might
what
be cooked
version
up.
is it? So what
Okay, so
version?
from
I'm just asking.
into a
I don't
16-bit
know.
binary and then convert that binary. Wait,
Ah, stupid
so that binary to hex. Okay, so binary to hexadecimal converts. And then convert that hex into decimal, which is 21214. So the token should be the 21214. So okay.
Okay,
So the
thank you.
last
She
digit
got it.
should be
214. Yes, you got it, Kylie. Please. 214.
To figure it out, right?
Yeah,
Miller?
he basically.
You've got
said,
214.
Don't waste your time.
Put it
going
in.
back
You're on to the
and
next one. Let's go.
all the things you
It's
need.
214. Let's go. Come on, Kylie. You got it. 214. You got it.
Well,
No.
because
That's the answer. You got the answer. Please.
They're still talking.
and they're
Please put it
I
in.
don't know
Put
if
it
it's
in.
the means to work it out
It's 214.
or something like
You don't
that.
have the means.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
So
he's something like the
21214. So the
means.
only way we can find out that ADC token is the last 3 digits of that decimal value.
Please.
The decimal value is 214. So we should have done it everything right. The clearing tokens, once we convert all these, we did this correctly. Pretty sure, 99% sure we did that correctly. We made the binary number, we converted that to hex, and then we converted the hexadecimal, and that guy gave us 214. All right, chat. If we get this wrong, I'm pretty sure we explode. I'm pretty sure the archivist planted a bomb in Brittany Angel's fucking arm. And if this code is wrong, we die.
Maybe.
Oh yes! We're fucking in, dude. We're fucking in. Oh
Wait, oh my
yes,
God, we're
dude. Your
stupid.
girl's kind of a
It
genius.
literally says
She's
on
kind
their
of witty
tip,
whack
some
with it.
routes are only
Alright,
reachable
clear the
by
board.
direct
Find pairs. Two
link.
numbers that are the same or add up
So
to
it's
10.
like hinting we
Pairs
changed
can be
the
connected
link.
horizontally, vertically, or diagonally.
Nope.
Adjacent to
Nope.
the last
No, it's
number
not,
of a row
Miller.
Is adjacent to the first
give
number
me
of the
the-
next
oh,
row. So
I've
that
got book. Let
pretty
me
sure
put
means
this in the
9
book.
goes to 1
So
down
a
here.
few days ago, do you know how he was in?
Empty
That is
cells
correct.
Count.
Something on the
Numbers
board?
separated by empty cells can form a pair if the path is clear. When stuck, use add numbers to append the remaining
okay,
digits as
moment.
new
Put something
rows.
on the projector a
Stage
couple
clears
days
when
ago as
remaining
well.
digits are
Yeah,
under
that's what I'm
5%
about.
of a total
Oh, it's not
aboard
the same
cells.
day, hun, but thank you.
Let me put this in the book.
I'm not sure if the 5% actually works, by the way, chat.
Okay.
I put it in there as like, because it did take a long time to finally get these a few times. I put it as a 5%. I'm not sure I coded it correctly, but it is solvable the entire board.
Which ones are gonna
So-
do what? Like, I don't know if like things move when I connect things. So let's just try our first one. So that works. So they don't move. So I guess when we click add, it will
push
smush
to the
them all
bottom.
together.
The bottom.
No, just add the rows.
Or maybe this is what the login's for.
You can do vertically or diagonally. Okay.
Okay, she gets the concept of it. Perfect. That's the biggest thing, like when you're designing, or I'm trying to design these things, is are the instructions clear? If they're not clear, then they're not going to engage with it, right? So I'm glad she's gotten that.
I hope we do.
Dude, Miller's cooking too much, bro. Miller, you're cooking too much. It's not there, brother.
What's a CTF?
You know, there's times to have patience, and hopefully Road's patience pays off because.
Guys, if I get this wrong, do I explode?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Believe me, I got wrong a million fucking times.
This music's actually kind of perfect for
Oh,
this.
yeah.
This is like happiness music, you know?
Okay, thank you.
So that was what was on the board.
It would be sick if this is kind of like a
So I'm gonna have to add numbers.
in-character hack that people could do. And part of this was like, yeah, cops, you know, we get a lot of like these minigame type things that we can do that are fun as doing like hacking things in the server. So I do, yes, as much as puzzles again, I do want to give them that experience as well and have them theirs feel like it's meaning something. So I don't mind doing these for them, right? Because they don't get to experience some of the cool mechanics that we do as well. Is this numbers game fully original? No, it's not fully original. I was explaining it a little bit in chat.
Give us a bunch of new numbers, actually.
Oh, you just screwed yourself, Kylie. So I was actually on a flight to Florida last week. I was telling chat before that.
Oh wait, they can go across.
When I was on the flight,
I forgot.
I didn't have internet, right? And there's supposed to be Wi-Fi on planes, but there was no Wi-Fi on the plane. So I just opened up my phone and I was like, okay, here's this game called Number Match. I'm like, fuck it, whatever, we'll play it. And it was this.
That was pretty fucking stupid of me to do.
I was like, okay, well,
I didn't understand. That's fucking. I'm cooked.
let's give it a shot. I actually really enjoyed it. I had a lot of like I sat there and played it for like a solid 2 hours. I'm like, I actually had fun playing this. So when it came to designing another game, I was like, you know what, let's do this. The one I played was probably like a 7x7 maybe. So this is a 10x10, and then you can add more rows to it. So a little bit of a pain in the ass to code to work this properly, but this they have a score in their game. I don't have a score in my game. But it was inspired from them. I use a little bit of a different format once again, so it's not like I'm not trying to copyright anything. The concept of the game was very similar to it. I could have changed the numbers. I could have changed 8, whatever. I mean, is what it is. But yeah, the intention behind it was to do this. Yeah, so it was installed on my phone. That's literally how I came up with this game. The inspiration of it. Oh, dude. LSPD's overcooked right now. They're overcooking. At this rate, Kylie might be able to find it and get it before they do. I don't want to give them too many more hints, man. It's like I said, it's not obvious. It's not something that you click on the page. And it's not something that you change the URL to either.
We're making good progress, guys.
If you're also wondering, there used to be...
I'm curious how diagonal paths work for empty space. They seem to be pretty strict. Across the board, like I've tried like maneuvering around, but it didn't work.
Yeah, so it has to be strictly diagonal. It can't be like down to one right. It has to be immediately touching. So if she goes in like a straight diagonal row, that's the way that it's supposed to be. What was I saying before this? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I do that a lot. Oh,
man, I wish that
yeah, if they...
You just refresh and it's different.
Yeah, this is entirely doable by Kylie if these guys are kind of along this thought. And I don't want to give them more like clues to it without literally just giving them the answers. So I do think it might be good for them. And maybe if, for example, Kylie does get to the note,
We all got the same outcome.
that they can maybe share some theories. And then maybe I'll give them a hint after that too. So if you're not familiar with what the note said, it linked back to my
Okay, I got this, guys. Should I
website
reset? I should reset.
and said, listen for hello world.
I should reset.
And then
I should just reset.
let's see if lightning can strike twice, Jimmy.
Let's try that one again, guys.
Which the lightning isn't exactly a key to it quite yet. That's another thing.
That's the password that was on this. That's what I'm typing.
Dude, we're kind of fucking cooking right now. We're kind of fucking cooking.
No route found. This endpoint does not exist on the public mesh, so this is public. The island
Correct.
is mapped.
It doesn't exist on the public mesh.
Intentionally broken.
Okay, well,
Correct. You have to have the intention.
What these points are to see if it actually is. Like
Oh no, Edgy.
We're not cooking at all, guys. I fucking suck at this.
I'm gonna go do that.
No, you got it, Kylie. You got it. Come on, you're fine.
ADHD's kicking in.
If we give it up soon, they're going for hours. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to give them any more hints until everyone's at least had the opportunity. I've given them enough hints with it. I did say it was pointless flying around the island. If they're gonna go check nodes, that's their
Guys,
thing.
do you believe in me? Do you think I'm even capable of doing this?
Yes, Kylie, we believe. We believe. All right. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
That's the target that was locked. To clear the target, there's directions on how to do it.
You got the tism? You think so? I do got that tism.
Maybe stuff on Twitter, but
Yeah, I don't want to feed them anymore. I said the only time I will feed them more is if they all get to it and they all get stuck. But we're going on 4 hours since these puzzles had started. I know they had a little interruption. I'm very happy.
See, my problem is, like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be
that
strategic with this or just fucking mash as many together as I
they
can.
cleared the puzzles probably within like 3-ish. That's kind of the intent. Is when it was developed. Is the first one is gonna be the easiest one, like you can just brute force it. Second one was just a tedious, more like time-consuming one. And the third one is more conceptual, like it does require some strategy, but you can brute force this one as well.
That works.
So as a FYI, like I pasted this code into ChatGPT, for example, and I said run 200 simulations to ensure solvability, and they chose different methods on top of it. So their brute force method, by just clicking random numbers that will work out, ended up in an 85% success rate. Whereas if they did it strategically, I think it was like a 95 to 98% success rate. So it just depends on the methods that you go to. Brute forcing can work. It can be a thing in a method. The numbers are different, right? So Kylie's session is not the same that Miller's session was, or Opal's. They're not the same, right? So I can't even be like, oh yeah, this person does that. That's why I gave you all the link. I really don't mind giving you a link to it, because if I give you the link, you guys can do it, and their numbers are not going to be the same as your numbers. So you can't be like, oh, I figured this out, unless unfortunately you give them the 3-digit token, which is still the same thing as fucking cheating. And I will hate you forever. But the 3-digit token's already been there, so.
I don't think so.
I already tried changing the number. Okay, so I think I've got an idea. So do you see how it says diagnostics? Do you see where it says?
I see one move she can make. The 9 and the 1. 9 on the 3rd row, the 1 on the 4th. You can do that one. And so you can do the 7 and the 3. And then she can do the 4s and the 4s. I see about 3 potential moves she can do right now.
Some routes are only reachable by direct link. I feel like that's literally telling us we need to change the link. The others do not exist at all.
The fours,
Kind of
the
saying
diagonal
the only
fours, you
way
got
to
it.
do this
You
is
can also
to
hit hints, and then she'll understand a little bit more as to how to start looking at things. It took me a little bit to get the hints together, because you have to actually come up with solved pairs, right?
Well, besides that one, obviously.
And
That
so
one was
you
an
need to
easy
work
And
out what the
programming that
traces
was kind of a pain in the
That
ass.
was an easy one. I was just
I
testing
don't
to see
know
you're
if the
paying
9
attention.
and the 1. So there you go. Come on, there's a 9. So this 9 here and this 1 here is a pair, right? So you can do these two. That and that. And so some of the purpose of, for example, to add rows is you're not going to be able to clear everything up here. You're not going to be able to clear it the first time. So you do have to add the rows and hope that you get something down below that is going to...
Okay, now I actually think I might be cooked here.
The rows below will allow you to
Add the
clear stuff up
remaining
top.
numbers as new columns, as new rows. I mean.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. As much as she probably doesn't like to do it, it helps you out. Because by
maybe that's
doing
not
it,
the end of the
so
world.
here's kind of the premise of it, right? If you clear off all the 9s from the board, you will not get any more 9s, right? And so the more times that you add rows,
That's the only one on the board?
no, there's another one.
Wait, what? Okay. How am I supposed to see that, dude? That's not fair.
I'm glad she's hitting the things now too.
Yeah, I knew that was there too, guys.
But she's out of there you go. Come on, hit the one,
I knew that was there too.
I thought about maybe adding the bombs there. I disabled the bombs eventually. I figured if they got stuck here long enough that I can enable the bombs, but unfortunately that makes me redeploy the site and it resets to their session IDs.
Now I gotta
So
do
they
it,
couldn't
guys.
get to it as
Now
easy.
I gotta do it.
And I'd have to kind of just help them through it a little bit. So these two, Kylie, these two.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did the goal be get rid of 0? No, I mean they're all random. It doesn't matter on that. I mean it's harder to add a few things together with that. You can make more combinations with like 7 3s, 4s, etc. But they're still the same numbers add up. So they are random, but they are able to be solved. Like if you clear all the zeros, you're never getting a 0 again if you add a row. You're never getting a 9 again if you get a row, right? So that is a purpose. If you start to clear a number or you get rid of that number, it's going to help you solve it later again because that number no longer exists, right? You don't have to clear more of that number. So it becomes easier technically if you add more rows because you have more opportunities to clear it and there's gonna be more pairs generated, and those more pairs that are generated can help you clear some of the top stuff. So that's kind of the strategy behind it.
4, 192.
And Miller's still stuck on our screenshot that we did the other day.
Chad, this one doesn't work because they're not adjacent. It goes down one.
192 failed.
Dude, I'm ready to add these. I'm ready to add them in. I'm not forgetting the rules, Chad. They can be horizontal, vertically, or diagonally. It's two numbers that are the same or they add up to 10. There's nothing I'm forgetting here. Numbers separated by cells conform and pair at the fast way. Yeah, I'm not forgetting anything. I'm gonna add, Chad, because I don't think there's anything else that I can put in here.
Yeah.
Brandy, can I see the book again, quick?
Oh my god, if you have a book, just take out the page.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm curious if it's better to do numbers that pair or numbers that add. Because I think the idea is maybe to be destructive. So that you're left with pairs when you add. So it might be better to do 10s, add to 10s. It can go into the next number of the row below. Yeah, I know that. I just didn't see any pairs that worked for that on that one. My thinking here, Type, is it might be better to be... Let me set it a little bit. It might be better to be destructive because if it takes the numbers that are remaining and it adds them down here, then you would want pairs of numbers, surely. All right, let's see what we can do here. Like in this one, obviously, there's no other solution besides just mashing these ones together.
What?
I was trying to say it's great that Rhodes is still on the phone.
But you can be strategic with these again, right? You don't want to, at times, like you want to clear the stuff below because it's harder to get to them at times. So if you add rows, it's good to try and get them to clear the ones up top.
100%.
Months ago, remember that?
Yeah.
To this, like, me doing this, by the way, chat, like, I don't get this every time. I still fail this quite often. And it is not easy. It really is not easy. So, I would just, you know, caution, don't get like,
Progress. If I can get rid of that 7, guys,
if, you know, we don't want to get people to get frustrated with it, but it's not the easiest thing to do. I still fail this. Because once again, I don't set these games. This is all randomized, and it is designed that it works with a set amount of numbers that is achievable. So.
Yeah. Once he's, I mean, I feel like they're still talking.
No, you're
about
good.
it, so okay.
6, 7. Okay, now let's look for diagonals.
So what you said,
Getting that
Miller,
up
we
to 10
don't
maybe?
know if that
I
has
have no.
anything to do with.
No, we have no
So
clue.
there could be another document that they have
We
that
don't,
we
yeah.
need to punch in. There's like a piece of this that
6, 7.
they have the filler stuff for, and I don't know if we're gonna get it if they've already been on the phone for an hour and we've gotten nowhere.
Nope. You have everything you need, Maxwell.
So.
He said you have everything you need, but you don't have the means.
He doesn't know if I have the means to work it out.
Nah, Chad, I'm
Does that
actually
mean
cooked,
brain
bro.
power or
Wait,
what?
no.
I don't know.
Yep.
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 All you have as far, like,
Recently,
you have
yeah.
Okay.
Unless he put something like subtly in my text that I just never clocked, but.
Oh man, I'm trying so not hard to be mad. It's that blind. Dude, what do you mean?
Guys, are we gonna like make progress?
Her 9 and her 1. 9 and 1. 9 and 1.
My shit while I go
I'm
play
looking at the
games.
numbers.
You go do your
Clock
big
the
one,
fuck
girl.
off
Go
duty
clock
for the
it
love
out.
of God.
Think about what Doc said. I know you
Oh,
can
I
go
just
one
wanna
down,
see this
chat.
to the
But like, look,
end.
the last number of the row is adjacent to
You'll
the
be the
first
first
number of
person
the
Miller
next
tells
row,
in
right?
the
So that means
Yeah,
this
I'll let
one
you know
is
first thing
adjacent
tomorrow
to
if you want.
this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my shit ate.
That's what it
crazy style.
means.
Love you guys.
Yep.
Have a good
Correct.
one.
What that means.
Sometimes we're too.
Look, this is not like the most obvious thing. This is hard to get. And if you're watching my stream, please don't try to like backseat it on that.
Okay.
That means
Okay,
that
dog, thanks,
There
Dustin.
is-
I heard you did
There
well.
is it is not the easiest thing to figure out initially.
Thank you, Doc.
And can you call a marshal and
so
ask
much,
him to
Doc.
remove your shit?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that once
Alright.
I've got my keys.
All right, so he posted a test, the caliber stuff. Do you think any of that?
Let's have a look through what he's messaged.
oh my god,
Hours ago.
I'm literally a
Yeah,
genius.
There you go. Good shit,
Oh my
Kylie. Good
God, I'm
shit.
the
Good
smartest
shit.
person to ever do it.
Like
Good,
3 days
good,
ago or
good,
whatever.
good.
I will. Let me just read. through
Oh
these
man, I still don't know
tweets.
if I can get this one though.
Unintended.
7 hours ago.
Unintended. 100% unintended. Unfortunately, the rift just exists naturally. I really don't want to try to press buttons between each other, but you know, maybe at times it is healthy just to air it out between it and actually come to an understanding. Maybe if that can happen, but that was never the intention to cause a rift between people.
Okay, what are you getting from that?
I think that rift already existed, and having to work together with things just exemplified it. But it was never like, let me contact this person nefariously.
But didn't we already do that?
The only reason that, for example, Miller got involved was because Shang asked for his records, right? And I don't want to just be like, oh, hey, here you go.
It looks like he's
Here are these records, and then you're fucked because you don't have any way to like get involved with Zark or something similar, right?
But my point is that,
So
To help me out, you
the
know.
node map has.
it was a way to extend RP to people more so than anything else. and unfortunately, it has caused a rift between people. Is it something I've intended? No, I really had no intention of going forward and be like, oh hey, this is, you know, that wasn't it.
Oh my god, that scared me. I'm not gonna lie.
Hour plus screaming match is
God, I
comical.
fear it might be making it worse.
I don't dictate how they run their departments.
I need to go online.
Opal.
All of his properties. I forgot, bro.
Oh.
Who?
The guy I raided earlier.
Oh,
I see looking at
Valentino?
Twitter. I've been looking at Twitter.
White. Frederick White.
White, yeah.
I fear it might just be making things worse.
It's all because my once again, the dead character that I don't play anymore. No influence on me. I'll leave it to the theater kids and ADMC to
Stuff before I forget.
Beginning to believe.
fuck up a memorial and get some consequences to it. Yeah, she's cooking. She's cooking. She's removed quite a bit of numbers.
The fact he's still going.
I think I add again here.
You might have to. I don't see any pairs right now. I don't see any
I'm
pairs.
scared to add, bro. Like, what if I fuck it up?
Like we've expedited
The worst thing you can do by adding technically is you add more numbers to it, but it's the same numbers, right?
Every time
So
I say you cook, you find like 2 more. Guys, I've put so much time into this. But it's okay. You can never listen. One thing I've learned in life, guys, you can never succeed if you don't invest your time. Okay? Do you guys think the people who founded YouTube knew that it was gonna be successful when they created it? No. You know what they did? They were like, this shit might not be a big deal, but we're just gonna try it. And they tried. They put blood, sweat, and tears in it. That's what. This is me founding YouTube, guys. Add numbers.
add numbers. Yo, I love it. I love it.
Fucking Adam.
I was gonna react to that phone call, but like, I don't think there's any point anymore.
Fuck, Chad, I'm cooked.
No, you're not. You're good. You're good. You got it.
Oh my god, I got that one.
See?
I got rid of that one.
This is a benefit
That
of
was
adding
huge.
those numbers, right? That is a benefit. You can start deleting old numbers. Good shit. Did that remove all the 5? No, there's still another 5 there, isn't there? There's 2 more 5s.
Felt good today. Felt good today.
She can get rid of one of the ones too, but sorry, I need to even stop commenting on it.
Unlock vehicles. Unlock 20.
If I get rid of that 0, I could get. God dang it, man. I could, if I get rid of the 0, I could get a few more pairs out there.
It's Route 6899. Easy one to remember. Route 68.
Son of a bitch.
Chat, I need to order food. What should I get?
Unlocked. And then it was Great Ocean.
Dude, I wish I could
Highway
get rid of this fucking 0
624.
so bad.
Great Ocean Highway 624. Great Ocean
It goes to
Highway.
here, 4 to 1.
So she has 3s, 5s, 7s,
3 to 5,
6s,
5 to 3.
and 1s. Oh, and a 0. She has a 0 still. 2 zeros.
Guys, I actually am making it worse though.
Unlocked property.
Wait!
And
I just solved the matrix.
Hell yeah. So each time that road changes though too, like it ends up you can make different pairs with it
Yeah, let me
as a
get rid of the
possibility.
7, bro. I can solve this whole thing.
Pizza? Noodles. I actually I had hot pot
Let's make sure we
last
get
night.
any other possible pairs out here before I do this next
I might get
one.
like a
That's
buffalo chicken
beating me
quesadilla or
yesterday.
something. I think. How about that?
Been a great stream. I appreciate that, mum.
I know. I'm just not like I don't want to.
Again,
I want pizza right
doing
now.
better content and you know,
Have you tried
Think it'd be
pressing
angry
delete?
slash
Oh, that's a good
visuals,
question, actually, chat.
and press one button. and it
No,
goes
I'm not fucking
back.
pressing delete, dude.
Like, RP it, you know. I think he will. Faceless, innit? He'll
Dude,
probably
the
flow
vibes
through
are
with
so
that
fucking
RP.
good. This music and doing the fucking DM
Who the
puzzles, man. This shit reminds me of like peak 3.0, man.
Fuck.
I'm having a blast.
Is texting me. Feel free
Alright,
to contact me.
We out here.
Would you have any
Did I
inquiry?
ever do that
Would
with Lucy? I
oh
forget.
Silas.
I
Silas is
did. I
texting
just
archivist.
haven't done the thingy for it yet. He sent out memorials, yeah, true.
All right, chill, Miller. You fucked up my memorial, bro. It's you know, one day
I think I get rid of
I should
this
just
one,
log
so
on
it's less
TJ
something less.
and leave
Pretty much anything
TJ's
that's obstructing,
actual
I should get rid of.
car right in the thing. Be like, here you go. Here's your memorial back. Just log into it, ghost drive it over there, and park it right in the front of Milton's mods. There's your there's a memorial.
Can't believe this time next month I'm gonna be back in the US again.
Wait, I'm
excited,
actually
Mum.
cooked now.
It's mad to think if I didn't come home, I'd be in New York right now. Bro's still on the phone. We're about to find out.
Oh my god.
Bro, I need to get rid of this 8, man.
Pages from the book. I want to look at
Oh, hey, Miller.
what
Hi.
is what the Hello World stuff, right? We never tied anything to that, right? We were just like, oh, it's just a song and not tied to anything, right?
Or is it?
It's
Oh
tied-
my
so
God.
Now that we have this website, we have to start.
Oh my
using,
God.
Jimmy, fucking lightning strikes twice.
Oh my
and
God.
Hello World on this. And try and
Holy
connect
fuck,
everything
dude.
together.
Archivist 1 you're talking
That
about.
was
know what it is,
fucking
though?
big,
I
dude. We just
think
made some big fucking
maybe
progress, chat.
does
Huge
lightning
fucking
strike
progress.
twice is saying, can you can you do
Fantastic
this
amounts
quicker
of
than
progress
them
have just been made
twice in
right
one
there, right
evening?
now.
And then the Jimmy
Yeah, but what the fuck is
is
Jimmy?
Jimmy might be one of their names that they're giving us.
I gotta
Is that-
remember to
do
be
you
more
know
careful
Lucian?
when the
Lucian's
rows
not one of
shake
the
like that, because it
archivists.
might create new
Did you
connections when I
write the
cook
Chronicle
myself.
this week?
Jimmy
Because I could,
is
or
not
before
an
we figure
archivist.
it out,
Jimmy
you know what I mean? Like,
is
before I do
They
something
my
that
IT
leaves the room,
character.
I gotta make sure that
That's
no
what
new
Jimmy is
connections were made
referring to.
before I do it
the
again.
archivist, the
Because I might have
Chronicle,
cooked myself there.
and
Really?
Yeah, and Lucian is like one of their friends they used to play D&D with that got like wrongly imprisoned, but someone withheld information from them to like prove his innocence, and then he ended up dying in prison. So like now they've realized the value of information
anything
and
else I
how
could
important
do?
it is,
I
so
don't
they
know.
hold information.
Yeah. Also, the last couple of days, this guy Cassius _ Vane on Twitter. But Lucian responded to him, so I don't know if it's.
I don't think
does,
so,
um,
chat.
Spoiler
All
chat.
right.
Cassie's
Add
vein
it
is
up.
not one.
Yeah, but you know,
Again.
Cassius Vane is a little more mysterious than fucking Nunu. And Cassius Vane has been doing it the same exact way Lucian does it. Nunu did it Hello World. So.
I don't even know who Cassie's vein
I
is,
don't-
bro.
I think it's like some troll though, Cassius Vane.
Yep.
Hello World is a phrase or of
Fucking add it up,
significant
buddy.
cultural importance in computer
She has 3 more ads left.
When you're programming, so it's
Okay.
like
Oh, that yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
start to
that makes
code,
sense.
it'll like do like a test run or something and say Hello World.
So
They
Let me get rid of
removed
the
my
7.
access to the report.
Dude, if I could keep this 7 in place and move it up a row, oh my god.
oh, okay. Programmers when
Could you
setting up a
imagine?
new development environment or learning a new language, running Hello World program as
We
a
got rid of
quick
that 4,
check
which
to
is huge.
verify that the compiler, interpreter, and other
Like to see if
tools
it's working.
are
But I needed that
correctly
7. Ah,
installed and
fuck.
functioning as expected.
Son of a bitch! Ah. Wait, I know, maybe it's fine, whatever. Oh my god. Did we just get any
I
new
still
connections
think,
off that?
This phone, yeah, we can't. I mean, we can keep bouncing ideas. But I can't believe it's been on the phone that long.
6-7.
It must be an hour and a bit now, mustn't it?
6-7.
Like low key.
Right.
Kirby's gonna hate me, bro. Yeah, it does seem like they're giving up. He said we'll see if Kylie gets it.
They probably don't have this, right? Like we need to like.
Well, that's why we literally told him to talk to him, and he's still on the phone. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, we'll see if Kylie gets it for a bit. I might as my food gets here, I might pop off stream. But if they don't get it, maybe tomorrow I'll give them another hit with it
I don't see any other ones.
to make it a little bit more clear.
No.
It's like working by himself.
No, chats. No, not like this, dude. Not like fucking this,
Oh
man.
no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. ADHD, Matt. Yeah. Hey, to be fair and to be honest, I did give him a heads up in DMs last night that this would be starting at 2:30 Eastern. He said that's perfectly fine. So, I did let these people know that I'd be doing it at 2:30. So they were aware. They were aware.
Help me get rid of the 6 and I can get that 5.
I didn't speak to him for 3 months.
Oh wait, no, I'm fucking stupid. It's right
Yeah,
there.
3 months I didn't speak to him.
Wait, I
messaged
gave
him and
away.
said,
Okay,
"Hey,
hold
it's
on.
been a long time no speak."
Get rid of the 7. Get rid of the 1.
Yo, she's cooking. Yeah, you could get those 5s. You got those 5s? Yeah, get rid of the 5s.
We should
5s go. The 5s go.
BCSO, considering
There you go.
Get rid of the 5.
Yo, she's cooking. She's cooking.
Dude.
Is she almost there?
What are we fucking doing? It's white
How
now.
would you feel about giving the LSPD a shot at the uncompleted test?
Oh, I don't see any more. I'm not sure if I see any more.
He said,
Is cooked food's limit? That's all I want, man. I just want people to enjoy it. That's really it. That is really it. I don't take gratification of people getting frustrated and not having fun. Like I want people to have fun. I legit want people to have fun.
160p copy of what was on our projector would be lovely.
We go
while
9 to
we're at
9.
it. He sent it to me immediately, and then he said, "Your projectors only display 480p. It may be time for the LSPD to fund something from this century." I said, "We're on the same page for that one."
Yes, I can get this 6 out of here.
2 days later.
That'll move us up
so
a
you
space.
want another shot?
To then
Very
let us
well.
do 5 to
You
5.
You will get the
Okay.
same opportunity.
Oh, I was supposed to do
I am
3 to 3
giving
first.
others.
Fuck,
No,
okay,
oh,
this
no,
is
no.
fine.
You can do 7 and 3. You got it. You got the zeros out. You get the zeros out. You can get the 7 and the 3.
It's okay.
And guess. Oh wait. Hold
I
on.
need to do that 0 to 0.
Just an
Fuck.
illusion.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
I said, I
She's still
don't
gonna
see
have
a
zeros though if she
competition.
does it.
I definitely do now. I just want to. I just want to see progress being made. If you keep score, I would appreciate the opportunity to make it 3-0.
Fuck, I actually just cucked myself, dude.
Also, I
little
wanted
bit.
to send my condolences for Lucian.
Yeah, what?
You need to read the chronicle.
He's dead?
He's always been dead.
No.
The
Bro,
whole
I
point
was
of
so
the
close.
Archivist is in
Using a
memory.
dead man's twatter?
Well, in memory of him, it seems like a
I
morally
fucked
good
myself.
thing, not a morally bad thing.
It's okay. It's not over yet. We add?
On what, like page 13 or 14, or 11. I think it's 11.
This is a wow.
Then he said, it does not have to be a competition. It can be a collaboration. And there is a way to share the
If I can
unique
move this up, that
identifiers
would be
of others.
good.
What we did. Through this, we want to collaborate. And he asked if I want to continue being the hero of their story or hero of
I'm
their
not gonna
story
lie,
or
this
my
has
own.
been so frustrating.
And then he thanked me
Dude,
for
what the
his
hell? Why?
condolences.
Why is it so frustrating, guys? I don't understand.
And then he sent me the link today.
Wow. So
Okay,
I
Manic.
didn't ask Lucian
Not cool,
fuck,
bro.
marry, kill, a rat, possum, or raccoon. It was someone else.
No, yeah, it's someone else.
Oh my god. You think he knows something?
Bro, we were watching the challenge last night. Angie, myself, and a whole bunch of other people. And
Dude, I don't
she's
know
like,
what to
should I
think.
just
The problem
ask
is,
fuck,
like,
marry, kill again to the
if I
archivist? I was like,
fucking move my
bro.
dude, then it's like I'm cooked, you know?
Oh, is she cooked?
Why is this song saying garbage?
She might be. There's who's there. You can get rid of the zeros.
Any chance we work this out, chat? Can we lock in, bro?
Alright, let's clear.
Okay. Archivist network. Route
There's
table.
nothing that
No.
stands out in those texts. I tried to take notes as best I could as fucking not one.
Endpoint does not exist on the public mesh.
Okay, she's got ones, she's got sixes, and she's got threes and five. Aw, this might be hard.
Like collaborate and listen. Like, oh my god, I cannot believe Knight can yap this much. I thought I was bad.
Should be the
hello?
Hotford boost. It would never get done. Okay, guys, this is gonna be the last
I don't know how you still
add
wanna
numbers
collaborate with them.
because we're gonna do it successfully here, okay?
So am I, but you can't have
Alright.
peace with someone that would literally
Here we
put a
go.
gun in your mouth if it was
Well,
morally correct.
you get rid of the ones.
That's a really big jump, Miller, and kind of gruesome.
Brother, he's been on the. I pissed him off to the point where us beating him in this has caused an hour and a half conversation.
Wait, I actually could do this.
You wanna know why? You know
If
what
I
said
move
for
this
me,
up
like, I
one,
didn't really think they gave a fuck about,
then I can
like,
get this,
or
then I can get
whatever.
that, then I can get. I actually think I can do this, guys. I think I see the
Knight
solution.
probably
Okay.
Come
I think I
on.
see the solution. Just hear me out.
And
okay?
Lucian
Hold on.
does cows
Check
to the
this
whole
out.
arc. Oh, bro.
You didn't do anything.
This
I
is
do
actually
miss
doable,
TJ,
as
man.
long as I don't
But I will
fucking
say,
fuck this up, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
having
He called
having his death and
As
like
long
being
as
able
I
to
don't fuck
RP
this
with
up,
different
hold on,
groups
before I do
has
this
actually
one,
been like
I do.
legit one of the best things.
And he was like,
I do think
Okay,
the
let me
ability
double
to
triple
RP
double
with
check
a
my
lot of
mental
different people
maths
have
here,
been
okay? 'Cause what's gonna
has
happen
been
when I
like
do
a
this one to this
whole
one
breath of fresh air.
is going to
Not to put
move it
anything like
down,
on
okay?
different groups,
So-
and this is not like ADMC specific, but having different characters allows me to interact with different groups, and I have seen
to this,
that isolation that I experienced again, like when I was BBMC days. I
No, 'cause
see
then I'm
that
gonna go
happening,
here, so here to here.
right? So
So I need to get this 0 out, and to get this 0, I need to go there. So what I do then is I do
that happened as a result of that
one to one,
it's a website.
and the whole goal here is to move this up so I can do 0 to 0 to then do 6 to 6.
Oh, she's
right?
cooking?
Okay. Then I can do 0 to 0 here.
Has anything been communicated with Riker yet?
But wait, then I won't be able to do 0 to 0 here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But I need to be able to do.
I will. On.
The archivist called us again, but Miller and told us to stop flying around wasting our fucking time.
Yeah.
Said we have everything
Guys,
we need, but
oh
he
no.
doesn't know if we have the means to.
oh, she might have it. She might have it. Hold on.
Here's the thing. So Brian's concern stemmed from.
She might have it.
So if I do
I think I
these
see a
fives,
solution.
There's nothing left for this 5.
Yeah,
so
I
don't
see
know
a
if
solution
solvable.
too. I see the solution.
In on all of this
She might have it.
back when, like a month ago.
She might have it.
And then that went nowhere. And then he
No,
reached
but
out
I do because I can
a
do
few
this
days
one, right?
ago,
It's
and
okay.
that
So
didn't get- anyways, long
as
story
long as
short,
I don't do this one-to-one
Running
chat, I
circles
can
quite a
One
solve
sec, my
this,
food just got
okay?
here.
Just hear me
moving
out. As long as I
forward,
don't do the
if
one-to-one, I
people
can
who are
solve it.
involved
I'm
in the
actually
case
so
on
fucking
the
nervous, chat,
state
okay?
marshal side, but
So,
people who've been cleared by
6?
the marshals. So think Richard, Riker, or
To 6.
for example, Spark
5.
are around,
To
and you
5.
do get text.
Zero.
Reach out. I know this isn't going to sound ideal.
0.
But the reality
6
is,
to 6. 1-to-1.
they
0 to
can
0.
likely
5 to
hold
5. 3 to
jurisdiction
3.
regardless,
Boom.
Just based on how legislation is
Boom.
written. So
Yes.
the ball is kind of
We're
in
in the
their
live
court.
chat. We're hackers. Woo.
Their primary concern
Yeah, oh, fuck
stems
this
from,
one.
again, the communication aspect of things. Apparently, Pred was sent SOPs ages ago regarding. I think it may have been specific to Facebook.
I did it first try, guys.
But essentially, how
Dude, the Archivist is gonna be so proud of me.
Involvement is going to be
Swipe a card right for signal. Swipe left for
Oh, she
noise.
got it? Hell yeah, let's go.
To reveal integrity.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Pin enough clean signal to make one suspect dominate with clear.
Good shit, Angel.
So let the suspect you believe is
Good shit.
responsible, then
You know what?
unlock
Here's what I'm gonna do real quick.
The expectation would be that you
Block
call
truth,
Riker,
attempt to
even
unlock
if
your
he
3-digit
likely has
token.
the
After
same
you submit a
information.
successful
I'll do this.
Work it together.
Oh my god.
My issue. and I
Swipe a
didn't
card
address
right.
this because there were a million different things. Was again, Miller. I talked to you.
I'm gonna mute their stuff because that's RP and I don't need to know
Oh, like
what's going on
Tinder.
between them. If they get back to the website, I'll put it back up.
Hey, Brian.
Oh, I don't want to listen to their conversation either right now either. Let me mute that. All right, we're scraps. We're scraps. We're scraps. We're scraps. Okay. So while they're doing that, and I have their shit muted, let's chat for a second, I guess, and I'm just gonna eat and we're gonna do whatever. How about that? Because I don't want to go back to their conversation because I don't want to meta anything. So I feel like that's gonna be a long conversation. Thank you, Boban, our boxman. Appreciate it. It's just the inspiration. I'm not the original owner of it. I played a game. I was like, you know what? I like this, so let's make it or remake it and incorporate it. So I'm not the original inspiration. I take the inspiration from the game Number Match, which is on your phone. Yeah, I feel like that conversation is gonna go a very long time. So here we are. If it gets past like the 10-minute mark, I might just I might piece it out for a bit. But if you have questions in the meantime, let me know. I said I just got my food, so I'm just gonna munch down it for a hot minute. I'm gonna put some music up. Once again, this is someone that does this through beatboxing with a thing called a loop station, and you can distort, you can change pitches, you can change tones with it, but all the sounds that are coming from it is this man originally beatboxing, saving it, and then looping that together. So for example, if he goes like, he can change that entire sound of how it sounds and give it like a violin, give it whatever, and he makes these songs with that. I've been good. Busy. I was on vacation for a bit.
Okay. Are you ready for head bump with me? Do you really think you can beat me? To make you laugh to rock this. Let me samba.
Once again, this is all done through beatboxing originally. hold on. You know what I'll do? I will show you the video. It's even better. So this is something called Swiss Beatbox. This is on.
The AI toolkit.
This one was probably one of my favorites. I'll go with this one first. Let me switch my input thing real quick.
Bring in that energy. We have a battle going down. Mahiro versus Juno. Mahiro chose Juno to go first right here live in Tokyo. I say the sun, you say the knee and the each. In sun!
Is that loud enough? So the premise is they're battling each other.
Okay, are you ready, GBB? Are you ready? 준비 오케이. 준비 오케이. 이게 나이스. Everybody jump right.
The fourth battle in here is the most epic battle I've ever seen. And it by far is my favorite.
Keep it doing.
So they get like 3 minutes and 30 seconds to compose these. And that's all they're using is that station. All the sounds that they're doing are distorted or they're added to an effect. And they're looped. So all that he did there, and they can silently record effects too. So if you don't hear them doing it, they'll silently record it, and it adds to, like, for example, the drop. So because you don't know it's coming, it makes it that much better.
Get that energy up inside.
So it's that guy versus the other. They can battle. They can incorporate their own tones. A lot of them.
BetMGM is where you leave ordinary.
Fuck
for
gambling.
something a little more
Fuck gambling. Ads.
Hello everyone, my name is Mahiro from Japan, and this time I will show you how to beat this shit Juno. Are you fucking ready? Game start. 待ちに待ったね、お待たせしました。夢にまで見た GBP。憧れの舞台に
So they're from all over the world, by the way. This just happens to be two people from Japan. The winner actually is from France.
Everybody say hey yo. Everybody say ho. Good job guys. さあみんなで戦うぞ。さあみんなで put your motherfucking hands up. Are you ready to jump with me? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hit the button. Just keep it up. Let's jump again. Let's jump again. Let's jump again. Everybody, let's jump again. Let's jump again. I wanna see you dancing. Ow! Jump, 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 jump. Just keep it up. Let's jump again. Let's jump again. Let's jump again. Everybody, I wanna see you dancing. Nobody can stop, can stop, can stop this vibe. Hey, OGBB, make some noise. Let's go. And next, I will teach you how to do Junpo style.
So he's countering him, right? Because they're battling back and forth, so he's countering his beat.
Everybody sing. Yo, マジにすっかり社会に順応。パッと失い力は消耗。残ったの形だけの肖像。みんなもう一回声出すぞ。Everybody say 順応さようなら。Everybody say 順応さようなら。Everybody say 順応さ
So
ようなら。
Juno is the other competitor.
GBB, are you ready? Yo, remix.
I got fully invested in watching this. Fully invested. I've watched every video I could. It's sick. It makes me want to try it. Like, they make it look easy. I'm sure this is not easy. So that's end of round one, right? So Juno, the guy on the left in the red box station, is the first one to go. He was chosen first. So now he has the option to then counter afterwards, which he's going to. And then afterwards, Mahiro, who just went, will go afterwards as well. And Mahiro's last round is something I will not turn this video off for.
Juno, it's on you. Crowd, you know what to do. I say the sun, you say the knee and the each. In sun!
Hey, what you know about GBB right now? What you know about GBB? Everything? Dude, I just got hooked on loop station battles, man. I just got hooked on it. I have gone down a rabbit hole. That's all I'm going to say. I have gone down far a rabbit hole. No, it doesn't. It's so good. I love it. I fucking love it.
ああ分かってないな影から奪って食わってくれさああ分かってないな映えるのはアンティークタイニックさこれから来る時代超えれない未来はない生まれたループがほら君の音へ You just swing with no limitation Are you ready? Everybody touch down to the top 言わせておけば OK この世界の果てにで歌おうか Touch down to the top 今に見てないよ My boy No turning back no limit now Everybody jump
All right, in your opinion, do you think this year's was probably the best? I think this year's by far might have been the best GBB that I've seen out of them all, year for year. Like, Frosty's was epic, but the next part of My Heroes, I think, beats it. I wish I knew what he was saying. So that's the judges back there that they'll show.
No, my style.
It's incredible what they do with it. I lose myself every time I look into this. Once again, Judge. Goes by Beardy Man. And he's out of time.
Juno with round 2 right there. Heading back. Mahiro making sure.
All right.
With the response. Last round right here in the quarterfinals. Left, right, side to side. You already know
my
what to
favorite
do.
round right
I
here.
say the sun, you say the knee in the each. Crowd in sun.
The best.
Why is Slack
Why?
perfect for IT? Because it helps you flag issues faster.
I got you. That's fair. I mean, that's a fair assessment. I can appreciate that. Bro, Aura farmed so hard during this. Or a farm? By far my favorite round. By far my favorite round. Anyway. Is she back on it? She is back on it.
Far ahead.
Great intermission.
The leader is versus second place. If it is small, the story.
Let's get rid of this for a bit.
Pin at least 4 signals. And then push it both at thresholds above the target.
Yeah, as a crazy Aura Farm song.
I almost forgot chat. Okay, I don't like this. Maybe I don't call him.
You're almost there, Kylie. You're almost there. You're almost there.
Pick a theory. You can always switch later, okay?
Ah! All right. I mute for the call. Yeah, I was surprised. Okay, so when I first started this, right, Bone, for those that are not too familiar, there's it's basically rounds and tournament bracket style. The first rounds got released, and I really liked this individual called Dice. I'm like, ain't nobody beating this guy Dice. Like, no one's beating this guy Dice at all. And as I started watching more, I was like, ain't nobody beating my hero. Ain't nobody beating this guy. And as I started watching more, and there's this guy called Martin. I'm like, ain't no beating Martin. I was like, dude, this thing is ridiculous. So, yeah. There was those moments where like, this guy's way too good, no one's beating him. And they're like, oh shit, no, this guy's way too good, no one's beating him. And it ended up, it just produced some really fucking good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Motherfucker. Hold on.
Thirty seconds, right? 30. Do I have 30 seconds?
25 remain.
Okay, listen. What I need is I need your help doing something that's devious and under the rug.
to create a fictitious fake person that doesn't exist in the MDT, a profile of an individual who no one will know but is registered. You know, he'll have like his little state ID, he'll have like his name and last name, and well, you didn't let me finish.
Go ahead, Mr. Pratt.
Okay, do I have more time? Have I caught your interest? I want to secretly, under a fake identity, meticulously audit the legislation and try and, change things. But I don't want people to know it's me. No one's gonna ever know it's me. This is just a me thing. This is like a nighttime activity for me. Having a fake name, I'm gonna get him a phone, a little number, get someone to purchase him a fucking SIM card, so nothing can come back to me, and then, I'm gonna operate, kind of similar to yourself, disguising my voice, altering it, talking people. I'm never gonna make appearances though, but I'm gonna change everything. I'm gonna start out slow. 1 to 2 things, small alterations, and then I'm just gonna start trickling out more and more and more. You would be surprised how easy it is to just pull up a fucking piece of legislation, edit a little excerpt out. Nobody even knows what the fuck it is. Nobody even looks. And it'll be all for my own benefit. Nobody will even know. Mr. Archivist, no one will even know. And that's why you're the only person I can call to help me about this. I mean, you could create a profile for a person who doesn't exist, that nobody will ever meet, that, has backing. I can say, hi, I'm so-and-so. Here's my state ID. Bam, profile's already in the system. This guy must be legit. He's not a fake person. Even his phone number is listed here. Maybe I can try and get in contact with him. Maybe I can send him a text message. And I'll oblige, but operating from the grounds of secrecy. I'm looking for a little nighttime activity for myself. And I gotta say, you kind of inspire me. I'm inspired by you a little bit, honestly. You put a lot of effort into the things that you've been going a long time.
Mr. Pratt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Put your ideas into paper.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll get it all written up.
You will be in contact after you drop it off.
All right, perfect. I'll do that. Bye.
How cooked is this guy? Isn't JR? I know it's not JR. Just say it, I play it, but thank you for the host, Eagle. Hope you had a good day. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Welcome, Shadows. We are in the process of watching the LSPD, the Marshals, and Angel solve one of our puzzles. LSPD has solved the website puzzles, but we remain Angel attempting it currently. The puzzles are still active. In LSPD, while they have solved the the actual website puzzles. Hold on. Chat. Why am I getting trolled right now? I'm blinking IRL. I can't stop blinking.
You win this round.
I can't even respond to that. That's not even something I can respond to. Like, how do I respond to that?
As it undid all my progress because I swiped on new things. Oh man, I see. Okay, so I'm fucking stupid.
How do I even respond to that? You win. You win. You win. You win. You win.
Guys.
I hate the day that I had to call Eve to approve my scraps purchases. I am reaping what I sowed. This is a long series of mistakes that I have made. This is my own doing. I cannot financially recover from this. All right, at least she's getting the swipe right mechanic.
A shortcut. It's all careful and pattern driven, guys. Every single thing in here. All right, let's do it all. Payment ledger uses consistent spacing alignment across entries.
So the premise of this game is like probabilities here, right?
Oh, I'm not putting it in, chat. I'm fucking deleting it. That's what I'm fucking doing. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I thought there was like an invisible pattern I was feeding these into, so I was actually working backwards. Oh, I see.
Swipe left for noise. Once again, the TikTok generation I had to develop this for, right? This was maybe I should have put pictures next time. I'll put pictures next time. Bar go up, picture good. Bar go down, picture bad. Nothing. Not saying. This is like the kind of thing. I don't think anyone uses the actual swipe thing. It's just more funny. Sorry, I want to make sure that's a joke. That's not like a burn towards anyone.
Okay, so hearing noise is noise. So if I click it, it goes away. Okay.
So she has to get above 94%, which it is possible to do to get to the 94, but she has to have that margin.
Oh, I see. I have to say it's noise.
So what we have there is a margin where it is the next closest actor, right? So that actor needs to be a clear distinction and a winner versus that of the other, right?
Oh.
Which I don't think I intended for the undo button to be that powerful, but you know, you get with what you can get.
There we go. And then I can lock truth.
And maybe I shouldn't have had the undo button. And then she scrolls down to the bottom.
Press lock truth. Oh.
Yeah, the undo button might have been a little powerful.
The location has been revealed. Oh,
Yeah.
this is the top of the boat at the...
Undo button might have been a little too much. I didn't realize that one. Okay. Maybe for next one, I don't do the undo button. It is what it is. Maybe I should have done the number one as the last one, and that one should have been the third one. Riker's gonna be like, dude, yeah, we already solved it.
I finally solved it, Riker.
Oh, you did? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I finally got it. I'm going. It's a boat.
Nice.
It's a boat. Jesus, freaking the boat.
Are you there right now? Are you on the boat?
No, I didn't go to the boat.
Oh, you should go to the boat. It's a nice view.
Are you saying I'm allowed to go to the boat?
You guys, it's public property, right?
All right. Won't listen to their conversation, but I will wait for her to get here. And then let's see if she can solve the last part of it. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think the back button was a little too powerful. That's my bad. That part's my bad. That part's my bad. But you know what? It's all good. I'm not too worried about it. What the fuck are these songs? Hello? I'm happy she got it. Oh, Kylie? Hello? You're supposed to be like Shinigami Zenith Racer over here. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is happening to her? Hello? Oh, NNS. NNS. Yep, I know this already. Yep, this is NNS. Yep, this checks out. NNS, bro. That part checks out. What is this? She doesn't carry repair kits? What, you think a Chief Justice doesn't need a repair kit? Hello? Bro. I should go into the back seat of their car. Neo, what would be epic is if she ended up flying over the railing at that exact point, like she did to JR the other day. She just tanks it these days. Bro is relentless over here. Is LSPD still going at it? Or are they still like trying to solve it? Or they give up? I don't have Miller Stream open. Is it worth me like putting Miller Opal back up? I'm interested to see if they collaborate on this. They're still yabbing? Alright. That's the move that I do. But that's not me. That's my move. That's all I can do. That's all my menu lets me do. I have the limited menu. I cannot do anything else but crush a car like that. So if you see cars being crushed, it's probably me. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it this time. I promise you. Yo, she's doing Jet Sam Joyride chat. Timer. See if she can get 212. No, no. Oh no. You're looking at it. You're looking at it. I'll have to have a call with her after she finds it. You know what I could do? I could wait at her car. Notice the sign, Lando Corp. Lando has his own corporation, the guild. They have all his construction. You don't know how powerful the guild truly is. Will she choose to go up the right way or not? Sorry, I'm a little devious on this one. I will fully admit this. Not the right way. Oh no. There she goes.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, Miss Brittany Angel.
You successfully passed the puzzles. You have maintained a level of competency that we are successful with. I say maintain because we were satisfied before.
But do you have what it takes to break the next part? You and the LSPD will be at the same. Can you solve it? Everything you need is in your hands. No reports. No extra locations. Solve it.
I can do it. I'm sure I can.
Yo, Pandanus, thank you for the new sub. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Resub, sorry. Watch fucking NNS fling me from this. Just watch him do it.
There she goes.
like they pulled her off. It's nothing harmful in any nature whatsoever. But they don't know that either. I think she should have a fair chance at it as well. Sorry, we gotta use
a little meta here, but it's DM work. You can hate me.
Hate me if you want, but I do think it's worth. Still, it's nothing harmful in nature. It's just a nudge that you can still do it. That is what it is.
Shit.
Hello?
The items are meaningless until you've cracked the code. Don't let them deter you.
I won't. Thank you very much for this information.
With that, chat, I think that ends today. We'll see if they get it. Hopefully you all enjoyed. It was fun. If you're new here, once again, thank you for the follows. I do appreciate that. We do try to get a little active in Discord, discord.gg/DocWizard. If you have questions, you can answer them there. If I'm not live, I know I don't go live all that often. Once again, this is a direct result of probably 30 hours in the past 3 days. I'm telling you, waking to sleeping moments of my life were consumed by these puzzles today. The next part to this is absolutely, probably by far, one of the most creative things that I have seen to date. I am hoping they get to see this sometime soon and crack the last part of the puzzle. In this kind of part where I'm at, transitions from my work to another person's work. As you start to see this is where getting another person involved in terms of development has been absolutely amazing. It has added a lot more to this arc, and I'm excited for people to see it. I'm excited for people to experience it. I think when you get people involved, and this is kind of why I involve more people, is you start to see that things, you get new ideas. And when you get new ideas, it's healthy. You can bounce ideas off of people. And by having someone else involved in this that has been able to bounce ideas and also simultaneously develop their own sides to this has been absolutely amazing. And I think when you see it, you'll know. If you take a little peek at some of the stuff that pops up, you'll know who has contributed to it, and I want to thank them. I don't want to spoil it quite yet, but you will see who has been involved in it. So once again, this is not just all mine. Today has been mostly mine. Next part is my collaborators part, and they have cooked hard. So where I might be good for creating puzzles and things like that, this person especially has been a lot of the immersion behind it, and this is where the investigation will take off. And I don't think I could have done it without them, or will do it without them, because they have been fucking amazing through it. Both of us have spent countless hours this weekend. As much as I say 30 hours, they probably put the same, if not probably more, because they've been working on it more than I have in this past week. Like they had been doing it for the week before that, right? So you finally get to see what they've been cooking, which I am super excited to see their reaction to it. So stay tuned. Go follow your favorite streamer as they go through this. I'm not going to sit here for too much longer having these conversations, because I don't know how long it is going to take them. But here we are. So yeah, thanks again. Appreciate the follows. If you're new here, just type the 1 for me real quick. Once again, this is mainly just because Kick has metrics and I hate fucking having metrics, but you know, here we are. If you're new to the chat, just hit the 1s just so I can actually say, hey, listen, yeah, we have chatters engaged. So I would appreciate that again. If you're new, just drop the 1. Don't even have to say anything else, but it's just more for the fact of, hey, yeah, we got people around here. So if you're been here before, this is the 2. Appreciate that, Mr. 69, 67 as well. So hey, thank you all once again, and maybe we can get our partnership back, even though I have 1.7k followers or some shit. Thanks, Kick. Yeah, more to come, and hopefully you all stay tuned. So awesome RP. I didn't do much. It's the RPers that did it. I just set up the stage for them to do it. So hopefully they enjoy. And yeah, appreciate that. With that, is it /raid? Do I raid? I don't even know how to do this. How do I raid people? Host? All right. Go ahead and do that. Take care, everybody.